And everybody's back from BI, and I know I saw all of you there, most of you, in fact, and all of you saw me there. And after coming back, we were busy in a lot of things, settling down and everything. And obviously, we were waiting for people to come back from ISB. Some of your uplines were in ISB, so that we can start the magic, actually, right? Magic of BIL, which is Beyond Infinity League, actually, right? But before I launch BIL and talk about what is to be done, about the point structure, about the team formation and everything, right? I want to, like last Sunday, I spoke about the action, right? That everybody is back, but we have to convert this energy into action, right? But one more thing I wanted to talk very clearly here, right? Okay, by the way, BIL launch is happening today, and two more announcement. One is the date for LS is announced. Check with your uplines, okay? And when is the next LS? What is the cutoff date? I have all the dates, but I don't want to waste time in informing that. I think the message is already being floated, but those who are not LS graduates, start planning for that. Then Sapphire Retreat. This is the first time in 2025 we are going to start something called Sapphire Retreat, because I want to spend more and more time with people whose team and income both are growing. Because the problem is, when people income grow and the team grow, that is the time people do the mistake, right? Correct? That is the time. So I don't want them to do the mistake. So I want to spend time, more and more time with them, so that they further grow up rather than falling down. So for that, there's a Sapphire retreat wherein all the Sapphire stars, I want to meet them for 2, 3 days, no agenda, just spend time with them and exchange my thought process, so that maybe that will help them to not do those mistakes which will make their income or team size coming down, actually, right? But before that, launching the BIL, there's one more thing which I wanted to share, but Sunday I didn't wanted to divert the topic because Sunday I spoke about the action, self-talk, possibility where you're heading, actually, what is happening right and what is happening wrong, if at all you were there in the system, right? But one more thing which I wanted to share, which I've been observing, actually, right? And it's not just observation after this BI, but this is observation from last 15, 16 years. Sometimes what happened, people struggle because the belief is not there. Initially, maybe belief in the business, but then when they attend some event, they get the belief in the business, but they don't believe in themselves. But this time, I am getting a feedback after BI. People started understanding that this can be done by everybody, right? Anybody and everybody. So believe in self is also generated. Believe in the business is also generated. The sense of belongingness is also there. Correct. Sense of achievement is also there. All these things you got from BI. Now the action also, right? Now suppose you start taking action also. But there's one aspect. If we don't work on that aspect, okay, all these excitement, energy, learning, feeling actually just get neutralized. And that aspect is, you know, emotional vulnerability, actually. Now, people who don't understand emotional vulnerability, let me explain, right? Some people go like this. One good news, go like this. One little bit of setbacks, they are always on roller coaster, actually, when it comes to emotion, right? How many people are like that? How many people are like that, right? And they go so much into roller coaster ride that they are not able to put the energy into action, because that feeling becomes so predominantly dominating that rather than working towards something positivity, people start getting stuck in those issues, actually, right? And let me tell you one thing, whether you are earning $1,000 a month, or you're earning $10,000 a week, or $50,000 a week, let me tell you, this emotional ups and downs will never stop. That is life. I mean to say, the situations, the circumstances, why mostly people go emotionally up and down? Why? Number one reason, their expectation from others. Number two, their expectation from themselves. Number three reason, some natural issue around money not there, health is not okay, or maybe okay, my love life is screwed up, or my family life is screwed up, whatever. These are the reasons because of which the emotional ups and downs, right? Net, basically, because of people around you, your emotion goes up and down. Correct? And there will be only one time when your emotion will not go up and down and people are not around you. For that, you have to go to Himalaya and become the saint and sit on the rock and do samadhi, actually, take samadhi, right? Right? But then also, one person will always be with you. That is you yourself, right? So there's no time in life when people are not around you or you yourself is not around you, actually, right? Correct? Now, the point is very simple. We get so much vulnerable emotionally that our focus changed from our goal to the feeling, actually, right? Are you getting me? For example, people start, now everybody's back after great BI, belief is there, willingness is there to work, PIL is coming, everything is happening. But you know what? The person I'm working with, I don't get along with that person. Now that thought or that kirkir is so big actually, that people are not able to put that into action. And the focus is that person, not the goal, actually, right? The focus is not your action, focus is that person only, right? Everywhere we judge that person, everywhere we judge ourselves, everywhere we get emotionally disturbed for some or other thing, actually. And believe me, if we don't learn to overcome this, right, it is impossible to succeed anywhere because people will be there all around. And by the way, people means different emotions, different styles, different behavior, different reactions, different way of talking, different way of dealing things, right? Correct? And if we don't learn to stay between these differences, actually, right, peacefully I'm talking about, right, we will never be able to focus on our goal. We will never be. And believe me, this is a spiritual process. I mean to say, even if you don't make anything out of the business, but if you learn this, you are done, actually, right? 50% of your battle in life is over, actually, right? Correct? We are so attached with small things, actually, right? Why? Because of the ego. Because of the ego, actually, right? Oh, I expect this person to be like this with me. Okay. And then we get into a wrong and right discussion. Who's wrong and who's right? It is not about wrong or right. Sometimes both are right, both are wrong, actually, right? It's not about that. It's about, can we ignore a few things and focus on the goal and keep moving forward, actually, right? When I ask people, what is the biggest priority of your life today? Most of the people say, my biggest priority of life is to make big money and solve a lot of other issues, right? Correct? If biggest priority of life is that, then why can't we focus only on that and focus, suppose your biggest priority, I'll tell you a story on this, right? There were two friends, okay? They got to know that there is, they were there in one of the beach city, actually, right? And they got to know, first time they went to the beach, and they got to know that the sunrise, when you see from the beach, is so beautiful, it's mesmerizing, actually, right? Okay. So both of them decide to go to see the sunrise. But obviously sunrise means you have to go before the dawn time, right? Which means before it gets brighter, right? Outside. So they reach there at around 4:30, which is already dark. And the water is there. They're sitting. And one friend is telling him, other friend, how many mosquitoes are there? And he's busy killing the mosquitoes, actually, right? All the time. Like this, And the other friend is just focusing on the place where the sunrise happens from, right? Correct? And then he just kept focusing there. And the other guy is just trying to kill all the mosquitoes around, right? True? That sound is irritating him and all that, right? Okay? And the sunrise happened. The guy who was focusing on sunrise finished everything. And then he said, wow, this was the beautiful moment and the best experience of my life, right? He said, which moment? The other guy said. He said, when the sun came out, you saw the orange rays started coming in, then the whole sky become orange and this, and it was so beautiful. So the other guy says, yeah, I saw all these things, but why? I am not getting a feeling that it was a mesmerizing, and I'm not getting a feeling that it was the best moment and the first time ever experience of my life. What you was able to see, which I was not able to see, right? He said, you were not focusing on that. He said, no, I was looking there, right? So he said, but I was not able to focus. Why? He said, because the mosquitoes were troubling me. I was busy killing the mosquitoes and they were creating a sound in my ear actually, right? You know, so same thing happened. All these issues are like the mosquito sound. Bzzz. But are we focusing on that? Or with those sounds going on around, we can still focus on our goal actually, right? The choice is yours. And I've seen that big, not even big. I would say the teams getting collapsed only because of this. Because two people have an issue with each other. I'm not saying everybody should kiss each other and hug each other and say, I love you too. No need. You don't need to like everybody. You don't need to love everybody, right? But you should be wise enough to understand we need to have a cordial working relationship at least. Because ultimately both will get benefited out of that, right? Are you getting me? And most of the time, the judgments are being, done from both the sides. Judgments, right? Judgments based on past mistake, judgment based on some one incidents, two incidences, right? Understand, nobody's perfect, neither you or not that person. But the point is, everybody is work in progress. If you keep looking at that person with the past experience, what will happen? You will not be able to see the change today which is happening. And even if the person is useless in 9 parameters out of 10, but that one parameter which can actually add to your success, which can help you maybe by 1 inch towards your goal, you will miss on that one parameter also, right? And as I said, nobody's perfect. That's why we say be in touch with 4 to 5 uplines at least. Because believe me, none of the uplines are perfect, none of the downlines are perfect. Are you getting me? When you go to school, as you grow further, do you have one teacher or multiple teachers for multiple subjects, right? So science, there's a science expert. For mathematics, there's a mathematics expert. Then biology, geography, there's a different expert, right? True or not? And there's one headmaster who's not expert into anything, but just keeping everyone together, right? Are you getting me? Okay. But still you need every teacher or every companion to succeed and to learn that subject actually, right? Can you say that I don't like any other teacher other than my mathematics teacher, so other classes I will not attend at all? You will not clear the exam. True or not? Even if you score 200 out of 100 in mathematics, right? Because you cannot score more than 100, right? True? Out of 100. So understand, and this is, I'm trying to explain very logically. And sometimes logic is so rare in people because the ego takes over, because the emotional vulnerability makes people behave like a weird person actually, right? So if there's a problem, what happens? People will not expose their team to one particular person. Why? Oh, I don't get along with this person, my team should not go to him. You are depriving your own people to learn something in that one parameter from that person, right? Correct. Then people वो बोलते हैं ना सांप कुंडली मार के बैठ जाता है. Like no snake is sitting on the treasure, right? Okay, this is my treasure, right? This is my treasure. First of all, today understand one thing. There is nothing called my in this business. There is nothing called my. This is ours. If you think it is your team or this is my team, the first reason to downfall is this thought process. The first reason to downfall. Because in our business, there is nothing called my. This is all jointly owned by everyone together actually. Right? It is your downlines team also. It is your uplines team also. It is your team also. It's all jointly, right? And is it not beautiful that there are so many custodians for the group actually, right? There are so many people who can add value. Is it not good? If one person, God forbid, die, okay, die in reality, right? Still team is having other people, correct? Still people have other people to approach actually, right? Then is it so difficult to understand this, right? So some people, very few people, I mean say maybe 10% people in Beyond Infinity, generally this is not a big issue. But I'm talking about my last 16 years experience, right? In every team this happens. The ego. This is my team, this is your team. Ego with upline, ego with downline also, right? Simple. This is not mine. This is ours. And one thumb rule, if you are not CTC, forget about this is my team. Forget about it. This team is jointly owned by CTC upline and all the other upline above him. You are an important person, maybe your LDC or LS, you're an important person who's able to share some load of managing the team, okay? And whatever they will tell you to do, you will manage that, right? Because you cannot manage 100% because you're still growing, right? You know? So whatever you can manage, they will tell you to manage. Rest, they will manage. And while they are managing, you will also learn to manage more, right? Simple. You know? And if they tell me, okay, work with these 10 people. Okay, I will work with these 10 people. Don't work with these 10 people. I will take care of them. No problem. I will do this, right? Why? Because ultimately it is a joint. That person is a custodian. I am just a, what we call the joker, you know that in the cards, you can put it anywhere actually, right? Which is, it is good to be a joker. You can be used as a presenter, you can be used as a person who can do the plan, you can be used as a person who can do the administrative work, but ultimately the person is managing your organization only. Eventually that will benefit you only, right? But people don't understand this. Correct? And this become a very, very, very big issue. This is not a traditional business. There is no need to get insecure about anything. And this, you know, believe me, people who have big teams, they don't have this issue, right? You know, people who have 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, sometimes 10 people, they have this issue. It's so funny actually, right? It's so funny. People who have 500 people, they don't call it their team. Oh, this is my team, right? Okay. For them, it is joint. That is why they were able to reach to 500, right? Okay. But people who have 10, 20, oh, my team. And then they can never grow beyond 10, 20 actually. The team goes up, then come down, goes up because of the leader itself. Are you getting it? Okay. So why I'm raising this point is because, see, we all are back in good energy, right? Very good energy, very good belief, ready to take action. BIL is getting launched. So many new initiatives are being taken, right? But if this aspect unnecessary prevails in your back of the mind, it will nullify all the effect of all the things which I mentioned just now, actually. Right? The energy, this, that, blah, 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 blah. You know, believe me. So understand, if there is some feeling in your head, go and express to your client. Sometimes what happens, you know this is a wrong feeling. Sometimes you know this is the wrong feeling, but still you're emotionally not able to control yourself. Go and throw it out. But what happens most of the time, people go and vomit it in front of a wrong person. So he's also having the same feeling. You are also having the same feeling. You puke on each other and make each other dirty actually. Right? Messy actually. Right? True? You know, it can be a cross line. It can be a down line. Okay? Because you should never go to the downline for your vomit. They are not supposed to clean up your vomit, right? You are supposed to clean up their vomit, right? You know, so please understand, this is a very, very important aspect, and I will keep reminding this again and again. When you come to camp, you will understand actually, right? But still, and thank God in Beyond Infinity, this issue is not very big. But why I'm talking about it, because even if it is small, I don't want it to become bigger than that actually, right? I want to resolve that also, right? First of all, ask yourself, if you have any issue in the head, okay, ask yourself one thing, only one thing. What is my number one priority as of now in my life? What is my number one priority? Most of the time it will come, I want to make it big. I want to make a lot of money. I want to, you know, then tattoo that priority on your head, forehead, right? And never distract from that. Now, when your feeling is coming, a wrong feeling is coming, example, a feeling about somebody, just ask yourself, is this going to affect my biggest priority? If this person's behavior is not affecting my biggest priority, then why should I bother? Let him behave the way he want to behave. Correct? And not get affected. Example, suppose if you are going on the road, okay, and suddenly one dog is barking, okay, do you get affected? Do you get affected? Do you feel like, oh my God, dog is barking, why it is so much of sound, oh, I'm getting irritated, this, and you change the route? You just pass by. After some time, You will not even hear that actually, right? True. But if the dog is barking and you're going from one place to another place, you go and unnecessarily argue with dog, he will bite you actually, right? But you don't have to do that. You got distracted from basically from a goal to the dog actually, right? So focus on your goal. Your goal can get fulfilled by what? By doing more number of plans, by learning business better, by learning all the skills. And for that, there's not one person, there are n number of people actually, right? There are 5, 6, 7 uplines who are there above you. Correct? This person, I don't know, when I see this person, I feel this person is not even acknowledging me, or this person is not even noticing me, or maybe this person has discounted me, or whatever. Again, my inside networker is coming out. I'm just controlling my tongue actually, right? I feel like, अबे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? How does it matter? First of all, why it is troubling you? Why it is troubling you? Is it my area of concern? No. If I need something, when I go to this person, does this person respond to me? Okay. Otherwise, no. Khalas na. Because most of the time, that is not the issue. That is cooked. Because in our mind, it is going on so much actually, right? But my point is, learn to ignore few things. Love everybody. Discount everybody. Don't judge too much. You don't know what is going on in whose life. Today I was talking to Ravi, and Ravi was telling me, "Bhai, I was not able to talk to you for so long." I told him, Ravi, don't worry. If anybody call me, fine. I'm happy to talk. If you don't call me, I'm still happy. You call me after 6 months, I will still talk to you nicely. If you don't call me, it's okay, because it is not going to affect my life. Are you getting me? Do you think it is going to affect my life? Why can't we be so simple here in our head actually, right? Are you with me? Or else when we talk to somebody, that discussion, most of the time what happened? Suppose one day I told Bijoy, how much do you eat? You become like a fat fuck, right? He's becoming so fat, right? And he started thinking, you insulted me, and you always do this with me. Other day also you do this, other day this, and now you are like this, you are like that, you are like that, you are more close to the other person, and more stories. The web become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger actually, right? Correct? Actual issue was, he didn't like the way I spoke to him. It was not the whole Sachin Gupta issue, right? It was that statement or that way So why can't we look at people like that? Okay, so he can feel that, okay, he's otherwise all okay. Only this statement, I can go and tell, hey, listen, that day, that statement which you gave, that was very rude actually, right? Oh, really? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I was just joking actually, right? Khalas. Finish. But no, now this will go on for 2 years, 3 years. Then our mind will collect more incidences like this, right? True? Happens? Why can't just we be, talk, sort, and move? Talk, sort, and move. And the problem is expectations. Expectations actually, right? From upline, from downline, from everywhere we have expectation, right? And we forget that there are expectations from us also, right? Better expect minimum, give maximum. Finish. Expect minimum. Whatever you're getting, be grateful. Believe me, you will get more and more. But no, that day I told you to come for my plan. You didn't come for my plan. I am quitting the business. तो छोड़ दे भाई, मेरे बाप का क्या जाता है? Okay, you are right. I was wrong. I should be there in the plan. You are right. But who's losing the dream actually, right? Huh? Or else I'm not quitting the business, but next time onwards, I will never tell you to do the plan. Actually. Okay, no problem. And then after a few years, that thing will become, you never supported me. When I wanted to have the plan, you never did the plan for me. If I say, but you never asked me, but how should I ask? You cancelled my one plan. No, this is become web actually unnecessary, right? Yeah? So some people will not understand this, but believe me, when your team grows, the khopdi, that khopdi means the head, skull head. The more khopdis are there, the more complication come, right? Correct? So please, tonight, with the BIL launch, any feeling which you have for anybody, which is disempowering, which is not helpful, call that person and tell, hey, listen, my mind was screwing up. My emotional vulnerability was screwing me. I don't want to put my mind there. I just wanted to tell you some issue was there, but I don't know what issue was there. But you know what? I want to work. Let's work together. Finish. Don't expect after that, oh, that person will come and kiss you and all that. Maybe that person also has a lot of things against you, right? But you did your task and forget about it. Let that person do the task. And let's have a cordial working relationship at least, right? So that there's no negativity around. Are you with me? Can we do that? Correct? Now I'll tell you, even to do that also, it will be a big task. Who will message first? Or who will call first? Some people will only message, will not even call. Some people will only message. Because that is also ego, right? Pick up the phone and talk. If you can punch your ego and achieve your dream, I think it's a very small cost to achieve the dream, actually, right? True? And most of you are not LDC. When you come to LDC, you'll understand, how this ego works, actually, right? So focus always and always and always focus on the goal. Focus on the yellow ball. Some people who are not LS, they will not understand what is yellow ball. So please come to LS and LDC fast, you'll understand. Focus on the yellow ball. Please understand. And again, understand, it is not about who's right and who's wrong. What is there in your head taking maximum space? Is it something which can pull you down, or is it something which can take you towards your goal, actually? Tell me one thing. If you have a problem with somebody, you're not focusing on that. And you're only focusing on your goal. And you started earning, max out income every week, which is $20,000 a week, which means $80,000 a month, which means around 70 lakhs a month, right? Correct? 70 lakhs, right? 70 lakhs a month. Okay. Do you think that problem will trouble you too much? Do you think that problem will trouble you too much? If you try to show a middle finger to that person after reaching at 70 lakhs, that 70 lakh will become 70,000. But you say, okay, chalo, koi baat nahi. I am happy because my family is happy, my goals are achieved. So what if this person and me don't get along? No problem. You'll be happy. So focus on that. Please focus on that. And emotional vulnerability is not about only people not having good that, right? Oh my God. Sometimes some relationship become burden, actually, right? So much of expectation. Oh, I am your DR. And you supported all people other than your own DR. Oh my God. This is drama and like piling on somebody, right? Are you getting me? So please understand, this is unnecessary. In this business, there's no, like a traditional business, there are no issues, right? Only and only emotional, unnecessary drama, which is created by us only, right? And believe me, if you learn to come out of that drama and not get indulged into that drama for the business, you will learn to do the same thing in your life, right? And life becomes so easy and simple. So easy and simple. You will be happy. You will be living in present. You will not be, nothing is going in the head, right? Very simple. Are you with me? Correct? So please, today, because don't spoil BIL energy by carrying all these things inside the BIL. Remove this tonight. And play BIL with full rigor actually, right? Okay. And when this feelings start coming for any particular reason, immediately talk to that person, not anyone else. Talk to that person directly and tell, maybe my feeling is wrong, maybe my feeling is right. I'm working on myself, but I want to vomit it out in front of you. Correct? Don't expect any action, but just vomit out so that your system is clean. Are you getting me? Okay. Are you with me? No need to do a patch up, this, that, nothing. Okay, let's work together. Like tomorrow, if Vijay again feels, you know what? I came to your house the other day. Okay, you were eating ice cream, you didn't even ask me. So I thought, why you didn't ask me? So I want to take it out. Okay, okay, take it out. Khalas. I'll say, oh, really? Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Finish. But if we don't vomit it out, then what will happen? Then what will happen? The next time we go out again, okay, when we are eating together, he will be hesitant in taking the rice from my plate. Why? Oh, he don't like to share with me actually, right? And then X, Y, Z, so many things will happen, right? Are you getting me? I'm just giving stupid examples, okay? But I'm just giving stupid examples, right? You know, but it can have, like, mind can cook up anything. So please understand and don't think ever this is my team, right? No team belongs to one person, right? No team, you know. And nobody should feel that, oh, I am 80% owner, others are 20% owner. There's no stakes here, right? Okay. Everybody is 100% owner, right? Okay. No, but I work more. It's okay. So what? So understand, you will earn also, and you will go ahead also. You will learn also more and more. But this is a very petty things. People forgetting about the money part, the growth part. They go mad about the recognition. Oh, my upline do not recognize me. Why? When you become diamond star, then the whole world will recognize you. Why do you need your upline's recognition right now for doing one POT after a long time? Are you getting me? I mean to say that this for small things, we get so much attached that bigger things never come to us actually, right? Small things, so much attachment, right? You know, it's okay. Your credit will not go anywhere. The way your credit side, accumulation never go anywhere in the business, right? Same way your credit never goes anywhere. Focus on the cash, credit will keep coming up eventually, right? No one can take anybody's credit, right? Okay. Because if you start running behind credit, then cash will start going away. Okay. Like Vijay always say, right? Give credit to others. Take cash. You're getting me, right? Focus on that, right? Which means focus on your goals. Credit to others. Credit means, okay, thank you very much. You did this to me. Thank you very much. You did this to me. Not fake. But this is how it is, right? Because without each and every person, this beautiful garland cannot be completed actually, right? Okay. So sort this tonight. Now it's time to launch a BIL. Okay. Now people who saw the BIL recognition for the first time in BI stage, then they saw the BIL lounge actually. Next time I already have in my mind, it is going to a next level. The BIL lounge is going to the next level. Last time I already mentioned, okay, this time people were like, it was better than the VIP stage, believe me, right? Even the chair comfort also better than the VIP stage, right? I gave this feedback to the CC. I said, यार हमारे लिए भी थोड़ी सी अच्छी chair लगा दो उनकी जैसी, right? Okay. Okay. It was better than that actually, right? But next year we are going to the next level. I will not share what, but you will be amazed. You will be amazed. I will feel like, man, I want to be there, right? I want to be there, right? Okay. So that BIL, so obviously the BIL starting, so I have to tell what winning team will get actually there, right? Okay. And few more things we will add up. Plus the champions party. This time it was the first time. So it was just a normal party. Next time we can take it to the next level, right? This time we were also too tired. We were not able to prepare anything. It was just a gathering, get together, and we danced and all that, right? But next time, proper Thailand wala black tie. No, 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 not that black tie, right? Some people who were there and they remember what I was talking there, right? Okay, but we will do something. Maybe we can have a Hawaiian theme, which is easy after event because but we will do something, right? Okay, with some performances and all that. Nice party. Okay, so that is for champions. Champions will go to the BIL lounge. Will come for the champions party. Obviously, that's an additional thing, other than your earnings, and you will learn how to do the business in these 3 months if you gun for your position actually, right? But again, as I said, the rule or the mantra is don't look at number one position. Always look at your position in first week, and then try to move 3 or 4 position up every week. Like for example, if you are at 30th position in first week, next week you should be 27 or 26. Then next week you should be 24th or 22nd, 23rd, right? Next week in 13 weeks. This time BIL is for 13 weeks, not for 12 weeks, because that is as per the QNET calendar also. Okay. And in 13 weeks, you will be number one actually, right? Okay. So it is not about earning points. It's about consistency in the behavior of the team. 5 POT culture, 3 POT culture, F3 culture, then culture of helping each other to earn money actually, right? Then culture of captain and vice captain doing their 5 POT, 3 POT, culture of captain, vice captain also doing their DRs actually, right? Okay. This is purely that culture. Okay. And why 13 weeks? Because culture cannot be set in 1 or 2 weeks, right? 1 or 2 weeks, everybody can do that. But if you're able to do that for 13 weeks, next 10 weeks will go in the momentum only actually, right? And then after that, again, another BIL will come, right? Okay. So, as I mentioned, Sapphire Retreat is coming. Use BIL to qualify for Sapphire Retreat. Okay. We are going to mostly somewhere in Central Asia, Asian country, maybe Georgia or Uzbekistan, Baku, Tashkent, somewhere, some place which is easy to get a visa for Indian and other people, and which is close to the Europe, so that at least you come out of Asia. Okay, no more Thailand, Malaysia, right? Okay, that's what the demand came in, right? Okay, and also all the winning team captains and vice captains. All the winning team captains and vice captains. I want to invite them personally to my place after BIL finish. Winning team captains and vice captains at least. Why? Because, and obviously the team member who want to come, they're most welcome. But these people I want to spend time with more and more, right? Okay. If they want to bring few people from their team, it's okay. But spending time does not mean 2 hours, 3 hours. We'll spend 2 days, minimum 48 hours together actually. Okay. Right from morning till night. So definitely something will go in the head, right? Okay. And now the only thing which everybody need to do is, okay, let's see the highlight of what happened in this BIL ceremony. And then I will share the point structure. And then I'll tell you a few mantras which will keep your team on top actually, right? If you follow that. Okay. These are. Okay. So I know many people came after getting the medals and all. They said 30, 40, 50 years. They expressed that, what? In their life, they never got a medal. In fact, I never got a medal in my life, actually, right? I was a mediocre in the school, college, everywhere. Actually. I never got a medal, right? So there's a different, your belief system, your subconscious mind, everything start becoming more stronger actually when you celebrate and take the victory lap with the team actually, right? So gear up for the BIL. It's already started 8 o'clock. Sorry, 9:31 India time, 8:01 Dubai time, Vietnam 11:01, Hong Kong time 12:01, right? Which is already started actually, right? After the closing, Friday closing, right? Now, few things which I want to tell you because some people called me and was asking me what else we can do. I was talking to Nikhilesh, I was talking to to few other people also, right? And some people said we will focus on F3. A lot of people to do F3, right? Yes, F3 is, take it like a cricket match, right? F3 is like a sixer. Okay. Now, only sixers will not make you win matches, right? Of course, sixers will give you good run rate, right? But you have to focus on sixers, singles, and doubles also, right? And extra runs also, right? The extras, right? Okay, which you can get like a overthrow, leg by, and all that, right? Okay. So what are these? So F3 definitely sixer. F3 done by vice captains, double sixer, right? Straight away, right? Okay. 5 POT, 3 POT, 5 POT is like 4 boundary. Okay, not sixer, but 4. Okay. 5 POT, 3 POT. Okay. Then earning player is again all 4. But major thing is singles and doubles. And what are singles and doubles? Most important thing is people who are not able to do even one plan, help them to do one plan at least. That will add one single point, right? That is like a single. Okay. And if there are many people like that, that will add up to many singles along with your sixers and fours. And that will make a lot of difference actually, right? Correct. Some people were telling me, you know what, first month, everybody does 5 POT, this, that. Second month, people get tired. I say it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Some people come down to 3 POT from 5 POT after first month, right? What to do? But when they are doing 5 POT in first month, that time a captain, vice captain should work on those people who are not able to do anything in that 1 month, so that by the time people get tired doing 5 POT, they can come to 3 POT, but people who are doing 0 POT, they can come to 3 POT by second month, right? So that's a strategy, right? So while everybody is helping you to score sixers and fours, work on those people who are able to take singles and doubles, so that by second month they can hit sometime 4, sometime 6 also, right? Correct. So that is number. So which means focus. Don't forget to focus on having minimum number on zero plan, which means least number of people on zero plan. If you can do it 100%, it is good. But least number of people having zero plan, right? Correct. Zero plan in a week, if not possible, zero plan in a month should be 0 people on a zero plan, right? How it will help? Because that will also give you widespread of earnings. Because maybe somebody who's not able to do one plan, you help him to do in full BIL, maybe 5 plan, 7 plan, 10 plan. And maybe that person will become an earning player actually, right? So that will add up to a 4 and 6, because mostly what happened, we keep focusing on 5 POT, 3 POT people, those who are doing, and other people not able to do, and it just get balanced out, right? Okay. So we have to, it's like a wholesale and retail both. Okay. Wholesale is 6 and 5 for people who are from FMCG or other places, they can understand. And the retail is like, small quantity, but from many people actually, right? Okay. So that is number 1. Okay. And number 2 thing is, do not leave any extra point, which means beacon registration, which means any kind of extra bonus which comes. Do not leave any such bonus, like bonus on more than 3 people or 5 people doing 5 POT. Okay. The extra bonus point, right? The bonus, which is called bonus. Don't leave any bonus. If you do this, believe me, you will set the perfect example. Of course, there are so many things to look after. And this will also help you to understand in business also, we have to focus on many things together actually, right? You're a CEO of the company, right? You have to focus on many things together, not just BV count. We have to help people also so that they are retained. If you only focus on your earning, PVs will come, but then after some time it will fall. Correct? Retention also and all these things. Okay. This way people will qualify for LSLDC also. Okay. So focus on these 2 things. The number of people doing zero plan should be least. Identify them and do that, right? Okay. And obviously this is no brainer. FKS like F3 and is a sixer. and especially done by captain, vice captain is also like a double sixer actually, right? So that I don't need to explain. But this is a very important thing, right? Okay. So keep doing that. Focus on that. And BIL tracker, which is there with you, it's a best health report of the team. You don't have to, you just have to sit with the tracker, captain or vice captain, and see where is the gap and start working on that person. And don't be restless. Oh, today I'm working with this person, tomorrow I want result, right? It will take maybe sometime 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get that person active, right? And get the result. But that is a very big victory if you are able to get something out from somebody who's not able to do anything actually, right? In a long run, right? After BIL also. That person will be retained, that person will earn money. So many things will happen, right? But that requires a lot of work. You have to identify, do a lot of M2M, help them to line up plans, help them to do counseling, everything actually, right? Okay. So these are the few things which you have to do. Now let's see the point structure again. It is exactly the same like last year. And also people who already signed up, some people in week 4, which is just over, they will get some bonus point to start with, kickstart, right? So Bijoy, can we have the, so Bijoy will run you through the, you already saw, right? Now, the key to any contest is monitoring the score on daily basis, right? So all the people who played BIL already, they know that morning huddle, evening huddle, how it makes a difference. So I don't have to tell all these things to you guys. People who are the captain for the first time, they were player before, so they know, correct? But again, to realign the score sheet, I want all the captains to stay back in this call. Okay, once we finish this call, they stay back and quickly Joy will explain once again how to update the score so that it is not delayed. What is the cutoff time and deadline for updating the score and everything, so that nothing, because believe me, if you miss sharing the score with the team for one day, the whole momentum goes away, right? It's like cricket match, right? Imagine you don't have a scoreboard and you're playing actually, right? Okay. So all the captains after this call, please stay back. And before all of you go, all the other people go out of this call, again, I'm reiterating number one thing, just come out of that emotional crap, vulnerability actually, right? Okay. Focus on the goal. Don't focus on the mosquito song, which is singing in your head, bzz, 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 right? Okay. Focus on that. Tonight, whatever is there, take it out. Take it out, not tell, I took it out. I took it out, right? Talk to the person for 2 minutes maybe and tell, okay, this is like a childish thing. I'm just dropping it, everything. And I don't know whether you also have it or not, but drop it and let's work together and fulfill our goals actually, right? Just do this, right? It can be any damn thing, right? It can be an incident. It can be a past. Just bury the past and tell each other that I'm burying the past, right? And let's help each other to grow. Let's help each other to make our dream come true and basically focus on the dream. So no more let the mosquito sing. You will not be busy killing the mosquito. You will be focusing on watching the sunrise, right? Correct? That is number one. Do this tonight, right? And second, as I said, focus on singles and doubles also, which means having least number of people on zero plan, right? Correct? And qualify for Sapphire, LS, LDC, everything, so that we have next retreat for Sapphire, LS, LDC, we are going to meet. And as everybody knows, after every camp, I spend 2 more days extra so that I can spend time, even after camp, informally, casually, okay? Because in the camp, it's more of a formal thing actually, right? Okay? So that we get to know each other. Because the only reason why I do this, because I know for the fact that maybe you are that one person who is bigger champion than all the existing ones actually, right? You can be that one person, right? So I am believing in that. That's why I'm meeting everybody, right? You have to believe in that right now. You can be that one person. That's why going down, 1,000 level down, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 level down, I'm meeting everybody. Why? Because simple reason why I'm doing that, because I remember when I was that one person, there was no one to talk to me. I had nobody to talk to actually, right? I had nobody to hold my hand. I had to do everything on my own. And God's grace was there. I was able to do on my own. But I don't want anybody to waste the potential just because nobody was there. That person just gave up actually, right? Okay. And that is a loss to us. Obviously loss to the person itself, but loss to us also, because maybe that person can be a biggest pillar in the organization eventually, 4 years, 5 years down the line, right? Okay. So I believe in that. Now it is time for you to believe in yourself. Okay. So with this, I formally announce the BIL Season 1 2025. Week-on link, registration link will come on Monday. Discounted price. I am fighting. You know why? It was supposed to come today, but I had to fight for the price. I said, no, we want extra special price. Okay. So they agreed on Monday, they will send it to us. Okay. I fought for a very, very good discounted price, lesser than the last week on also. But till the time it will not come, I will not commit, right? That's why I'm not saying that price. But whatever price it will come, Monday that link will come. Okay. And we start slowly, slowly from here only, right? Okay. Done. So all the captains just stay back. Joy and Bijoy will talk to you, and coaches and captains and other people. Good night. Happy BIL. Let's rock and roll and make this BIL season 1 your season, actually, right? It is your season, right? Thank you. Lovely.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Sachin.